The fun part, I think creating an atmosphere, a vibe on set that people want to be a part of is good. You got to make sure everybody is comfortable and confident and supported, you know. And I think those things are, you know, you have the scene, but you have everything else that's going on that makes the scene work. So I think that's kind of the fun part. I like picking out food for people, making sure everyone has something to eat, or like, you know, making sure that we're taking breaks and stuff like that. Or people that are able to do what they want to do on set, have the opportunity they want to take.
Yeah, I think with this show, you know, and this is probably with everything, you know, when you're filming, ideally, at least for me, with like the actors, you know, I want this to be very collaborative, and when the actors are friends too, like I want to make sure people are like feeling comfortable so that, you know, people can improv on set and people can like think of their own ideas to put into the episodes too. That way, you know, I think I try to like get a lot of improv going, because, you know, I think a lot of the best stuff will come out of that, and people need to be comfortable and kind of feel like familiar with the characters and with the environment to get that going.
I think the one we referenced the most at this point that's finished was the Blake and Otto scene, and when they were fighting outside the Big Juicy outside of Cindy's.
That was fun.
I think we didn't expect that one to turn out so well. I think we were worried about it.
That one was really like run and gun shoot, like camera tripod.
The sun had already pretty much set before we wanted it to.
Lots of noise happening outside. But I think honestly, one of my new favorites, I think, might be the fight in the supermodel complex.
Yeah, everyone loves the transition.
The crowd just was so fun to be a part of, and, you know, just to like direct that crowd and have everybody like screaming, and then, you know, you and Emmett, like, you know, trying to yell over everyone. That one was fun. That one, I think, felt very organic to shoot, because I think everyone kind of knew what to do too, and, you know, everyone was really into it. You know, everyone was having fun, I think.
Whereas I usually I just never want to see this again. I never want to film this again.
Oh shit! There might be one of those in there somewhere.
I mean, I don't know if there's a scene that I watched that I'm like, that scene's not funny, or that scene's not, you know, good. You know, I definitely think there are scenes technically I wish I filmed differently, either like better, you know, lit better, or had better audio. Mine, it's always the second scene in the Big Juicy Burger. That one is always hard for me to look back on, because the sunlight was so harsh on everybody's faces, and I was like using the shoulder rig for the first time, and you could see like the flap in a part of it, so I had to crop in on some of it. And sometimes it's just like a weird low angle, because like Otto is like 6'1" or 2, and then like I'm like shooting up to him without even like realizing it, you know. And then I'm like, why am I shooting from a low angle? Like that scene, and it was hot. It was so hot. We were just trying to get through that fast, so. I remember that being probably the hardest part of that day.
I remember I was just really stressed out when we were filming the fog scene from Supermodel Complex. I did not want to do that. I was like, no. I was like, we're going to get in trouble. The fire alarm is going to go off or something. I was so scared. So there's not a scene where I watch and I go, oh, I wish we did this better. But I mean, I think that scene, I just have unpleasant memories.
I have the opposite. I love that scene. I thought that was great.
Well, I love the scene now. Of course, that's probably why, because it was so stressful.
Yeah.